Hi everybody, so today is going to be another little bit of a haul video. It's not a lot of beauty related stuff, but it was a Forever 21. So recently in my mall, we've recently gotten a Forever 21 in there. So I was really excited and really happy to kind of see that, and I really wanted to take a look and see what kind of beauty related products they had. So I went in and I did purchase on the first trip there. I got a pair of exfoliating gloves. Now this is another one. Like I went a different time and I got another set of these because mine snagged on me. And I wanted to test them out, and I thought that would be really cool because you get 2 gloves in there for $1, where normally if you go to the dollar store you only get 1, which is kind of a bit of a ripoff. And like especially the Dollar Tree, you get 1 for $1.25, so it's even more money for less gloves. So yeah, ain't no one got time for that, guys. I purchased a face mask to try because they have these with a little screw top on, and I wanted to see if I actually like that formula or format of mask. If I did, then I could purchase the screw top one where you can kind of more spot treatment because you can save it in that because it does have the resealableness of that. So I did like that. These were only $1 though for these, and I thought, well, why not try it and see if I like it before I spend the $5 on the bigger ones. So we will take a yay hoorays on those. And then the last thing I got was a Beauty Blender dupe. Now, mine has already had a little crack in it. That I really do think it has a couple in it. Now, I really think it's for me because my nails are a little bit longer than most folk. And if you look at the shape of it, it actually does curve in that kind of nature. So I really think that was me. Now, after I had purchased this, it was the day before my birthday, and I kind of which was Tuesday of last week while I'm filming this. So I've had this about a week and a half now. And anyway, I purchased it and I thought, oh great, like I'll try that one. It was only $4.90, I believe, for one of these. And I thought, compared to a beauty blenders are about 25-ish, right around that neck of the woods. And I thought, honestly and truthfully, I'm going to bite the bullet. I'm going to get one and try it. Do I like the format or the way that, like, applying makeup, or do I like how it looks on my skin afterwards of applying makeup? Yes, no, right? And I don't want to spend $25 for it to be a fuck no. I hate that. So I kind of, okay, cool, then I'll try this for that. Well, then after I had purchased it, I was looking at YouTube video reviews of it, because of course I don't research before I buy, and these are final sales. And unfortunately, I'd already had my makeup done that day, so I didn't test it that day. But I was reading reviews and stuff, and people are like, oh my god, it's awful, like I hate it, never ever recommend it kind of thing, and stuff like that. So I kind of like, well, frick, like now I wasted $5, and then I can kind of like not tell if I like it or not, so that's cool. Or it's supposed to be really awful, so I kind of like, well, shit, that's not great. So I kind of, okay, that's fine. I kind of like made the decision though, like I'll still test it out and see if I like it, because even if it sucks, oh well, like it's not a big deal. It was only a couple of bucks, and then even then I still kind of get a test if I do like how that method works on my face. Yes, no, kind of thing like that. So then I took it home and I wet it, and I really wet it really good, and I used soap and I really rubbed it in my hands like this kind of thing to really work it in there. And then the one complaint from one lady that I had watched on YouTube said that, I can't remember who it was either, it said that it wouldn't expand, which is not the case at all. Originally, it's about this size, and it expanded to about that size, which is almost double or triple the size. So I thought, like, first and foremost, I was kind of like, interesting, because mine really, really expanded in size really quickly. She didn't like how it sucked up makeup, and I've applied it both putting it on the sponge directly and then my face, or on my hand and then tapping it and then in my face. I don't mind either. I do agree that if you put it directly on the sponge, that I find that it does kind of soak into the sponge a little bit more. I do appreciate bouncing it on my hand and then bouncing it on my face. That's just me personally. It could just be the liquid foundations I use are very susceptible to getting sucked up right away. I don't know. So yeah, I tried that. I really liked that. And then shortly after that, I noticed I had a tear. So I did purchase another one in black to have as a backup. Well, then the other day when I went back to do that, I did get the ones with the twist off. Well, they had a papaya one, so I thought I would try that. And they also had this cute little lash comb thing that I thought would be real sweet for lashes. It does work really nicely. I do like this one because it really reminds me of I can't remember, I think it was Real Techniques or somebody of that nature, where they don't have those plastic caps on the ends. So it's really easy to comb through your lashes without kind of like having to move the bar constantly over. Like you do get a good chunk of this because they don't have that plastic teeth at the end. And I do like that it curves down in here, so it is nice and easy for traveling. You don't have to worry about the teeth getting damaged or bent. Well, then the other day, I was out and about too, and I went to my Dollar Tree. And that's where I got this little sponge and also a couple of these ones. They're individual little containers that are clear so that I can turn around, and when I get like sometimes like if you have a container that busts on you or you really want to just cut open the tube to get all of the remaining product, I can put it in here and then I can see it and know how much I have left and stuff like that remaining. And then because I got like the little pill stack bottles from them beforehand, but they're like glued together, and then you're kind of stuck with that. You kind of have to like have a tower of them all the time, and they actually were breaking on the threads for me, which I found really disappointing. Well, then my sister found the beauty blender dupe, if you will, and it's like this. This one I don't want to say I don't like it. I've only been able to try it once in application so far. But I do like it for different reasons at this moment. I've only used it today for application, but I do like that it is smaller up at the tip than the original one that I had. You can see this one's more tapered in here because it didn't swell up near as much. This is about the size it was in the store. So this one is really easy to get under my eye for concealer and brightenings of that nature. And then really kind of like very like delicate areas, you can really get concealer in there without having to worry about like distorting your face or really kind of pouncing it in there. This one's easier for that. And then cream highlights and stuff like that. I think this is what this one's going to be used for. I do so far like it. I don't notice that it was really hard to clean it. Like it seems like it actually kind of released a good amount of product on me. It does have some remaining on it, but that's okay. Like these naturally will get stained. But so far for foundation, I really do actually quite like this one. So I was talking to my mom about that, and I don't know if they've reformulated this one, like if they changed the sponge that it was a year ago to now, or if it's just people didn't really like really hardcore clean it first and maybe get that kind of sealant so that it wouldn't overly expand in packaging out. I don't know, but I know I really like it so far. So much so that I did buy a backup just because they do tend to run out of these that I've been told. So I wanted to say thank you so much for watching my mini haul. If you guys have any questions or if you want to see more in-depth reviews, please let me know and I will do so. And as always, feel free to comment and subscribe down below. Love y'all.